I found out that my fiance was cheating on me on my wedding day. Story time. And if you thought I was going to be the type of girl to hide in the corner and cry about the wedding, not me. I was going to make sure that this man paid. So let me tell you how I got my revenge. I wake up the morning of my wedding, surprisingly calm. Everything is nice. Everything is good until I check my phone. This is when I have a DM on Instagram from an account that I don't follow. At this point, I thought my biggest concern of the day was going to be if my curls were going to last the whole day, but then I checked this and I realised that I am so out of line. This message reads, "Hey, so sorry, didn't realise he was engaged, and I thought you'd want to know what your fiance did during his stag do." And huns, I kid you not, there are literally maybe 50, 60 photos and videos of this girl and my fiance on his stag do in Vegas, hugging, kissing, weird things. And she even sent some screenshots of their texts basically outlining that he had spent his entire weekend with this girl. Now, I'm not dumb, and I know that if he's going to cheat on me like this on his stag do, this is probably not the first time he has cheated on me. So let's say it together, girls. Who the fuck was I marrying? And also, I realised that this girl lied. She 100% knew that he was engaged because one of the text messages was like, "Are you sure she's never going to find out?" And then another one was like, "Okay, I'll be your last taste of freedom." But listen, my issue is with him, not with her. So I'm just glad that she got in there early before it was too late and I married this man. Of course, I immediately go and show my best friend, my maid of honour, all of these messages, and she is in complete shock. She is angry, she is upset. She's like, "Okay, but what are we going to do?" She goes, "We can run, let's run. I can put my shoes on." I said, "We are not running." I said, "Absolutely not. Get me my dress. It's time to put it on." This girl is so confused because obviously she assumed that I was just going to cancel the wedding. Mama didn't raise no quitter. I sat this girl down. I said, "Amy, this is the plan. This is the revenge. Are you in? Are you out?" She goes, "I'm in." Brilliant. Locked in, loaded, let's go. Now roll around to the wedding. The ceremony space is amazing. It was literally a dream. If only the dream man was stood at the end instead of the fucking nightmare that was Steve. So I start walking down the aisle. Steve starts crying, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, "Okay, you look fake, you little liar. I don't believe any emotion you've ever expressed has ever been true." So Steve starts his vows and I am trying so hard to keep myself together. And the problem is that this man's vows were beautiful. Then it came time for me to give my vows, and this is where the fun started, ladies. I say, "Babe, standing in front of you right now, about to say I do." There just aren't a lot of words to express what I'm feeling. So I thought it would be best if I showed you. And right then, a projection, a screen lowers behind us to show pictures, videos, a little presentation, if you will, that my gorgeous maid of honour Amy created whilst I was getting my makeup done. I said, "I really thought you were the love of my life. I thought you were the keeper of the key to my heart, but turns out you're just a pathological liar who somehow nearly thrust me into a marriage whilst deceiving me." And as I'm sure you can imagine, as I'm saying all of this, the photos and videos of this Instagram girl playing behind me, this man looked like he was about to projectile vomit all over the best men. Family's all sobbing. His family is all sobbing. His mum is in bits. She's like, I said to him, I could choose to stand here and be absolutely devastated. However, right now, I feel so lucky that I am not going to move forward in life with some scum of the earth man like you, who cannot even be honest with his own future wife. I finished off by saying, the day that I have a son, I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that he does not end up anything like you. And I then turned to everyone and I was like, "Oh, and by the way, guys, we're still going to celebrate this. We're going to celebrate me finding out that this man is a liar. So let's have the party of a life." I turned to Steve and said, "Not you, you're NFI." Everyone was a little bit confused at first, but they ended up getting on with it. I got so drunk that night, I could not tell you what happened from that point on. Sorry.